Hey guys, so I decided to be an ass today. I'm an ass today. So who knows what I'm gonna say, because today I'm allowed, because I'm an ass. But yeah, that's what I decided for today. And I also decided to switch up the location a little bit because I had a big ass umbrella and we had a tornado-like wind a couple of days ago, and it ripped it off and flew it away, and it's somewhere down there, and I'm too lazy to actually find the balance to pick it up. And it's not that I'm too lazy, it's heavy ass, and I wouldn't mind the heaviness, but then again the balance with all of that heaviness, yeah, that's what I mind. So I just left it out there, and I found a little bit of shadow on the table without the umbrella, without the help of the umbrella. So I positioned myself in this side of the table, and there's a kid screaming, I think, or something. So if you don't hear birds and kids screaming and boats being loud and stuff like that, you know, I have a lot of people wondering, what's that noise? What's that metallic noise? What's that? Whatever. It's either boats, either kids screaming, fireworks, ice cream trucks, stuff like that. I mean, it's regular stuff. So nothing unusual, really. But yeah, let's do this. It's a pretty cool summer day. I love these summer days where it's not humid, it's perfect, it's hot, but it's okay in the shadow, and awesome day to be outside. So let's be outside. Why not? And look, I just saw this. Ha! Look at that. So yeah, let's begin with what we are here for. Energies check-ins, right? For each sign individually, going through each of you by elements. Earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. And it'll be time-stamped. It's in the description box below and in the comment section. It's pre-recorded, so this is recorded the day before the video. And I will be there with you guys in the chat room while you watch this. So yeah, I think that's that about that. Then what else? I'll be looking into your energy. I'll be looking into where you're at in regards to another energy. So it could be another person, it could be just another situation, doesn't have to be a person. Where you're at in regards to that, where they're at in regards to you, where the connection is at, and what else? I got disrupted by that noise because those are the only insect noises that I got a little bit of an issue with. They're loud. To me, they feel disruptive. They may not be, you know, they have their part in the world, but it's like, then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe. Getting back to you guys. Then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for you, and that's that. I think that's enough. Come on, what more do you want? It's very, my head is very blank today for some reason. It's been like this the whole week. I don't even know how the week passed. It's Thursday. And I got phone calls today from schedules, from appointment that I have tomorrow, from places, and they're like, you know, we didn't get this and that and the other from you. And I'm like, well, why would you? It's still early in the week. And then they're like, yeah, you got an appointment tomorrow. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on. My mind is blank, and I love it that way. So as soon as I lay the cards down, that's another story, because my mind works, because it's really not me 100%. So neighbor is very active today, and Oscar is going to be very active because not only is he active, his dog is active. So my dog loves that dog, so he might be a little loud today, but that's okay. That's okay. With all the noises we got going on in here, that's nothing. So since my head is blank, I have no idea what to talk about, I say we get started. I always think there's something more, and then I'm like, well, I don't know. Oh, the most important thing. Thank you guys. I've gotten thousands and thousands and thousands of emails and birthday wishes and birthday whatevers and birthday everythings, and it was a lot. It was overwhelming, and it was good overwhelming. It was unbelievable. So thank you guys. Thank you for just watching, just contributing with your energy, and you know, with whatever it is that you're throwing my way. As I said, it can be negative, it can be positive. For the most part, it's positive, so I appreciate it. If it's negative, I'm gonna send it back with a signature move of with much love at the end. And I think that's it now. Now, really, that's it. Give me a minute to really believe that. Yeah, no, there's something more. For sure, there's something more that I forgot. You'll catch on. Okay, so let's start. Earth signs. Capricorn. Oh, if you're all still with me, no clarifications for this reading, so whatever comes out, comes out. See, I knew there was more, and I'm sure there's more than that, but oh well. Alright, Cappy, so you get the Fool, the Seven of Cups, and the Sun. Interesting. There are many options presenting to you, and I feel like one of those is going to bring you happiness. Now, you may be looking at these options and being like, which one? Which one? Which one should I take? Which one is mine? Which one is going to bring me happiness? No, I'm not saying you're going to have 10 people from which to choose. It could be the case, but it's more options in life, like directions, like what's next, what do I do next, you know, for myself. It could be something specific that you're interested in, but it's here and it's showing up as multiple options, but one of those is going to make you really, really happy. And I kind of get the sense that whichever one you choose is going to be fine, you know, it's going to take you to that ultimate happiness eventually, even if it's not the one from the beginning. For them, they get the Ten of Wands, the Moon, and the Temperance card. Now, you got the Sun, they got the Moon. That's a divine connection right there. You have with somebody. I don't even know if you know this person. But whoever this is that's connected to you is going through a lot of changes, a lot of transformation. They don't even know, half the time they don't even know what the hell they're going through. It just feels uncomfortable, it just feels but they're doing it, they're out there, and they're like, yeah, it's tough, I don't want to be going through this, whatever this is, you know. They're at that stage where they don't recognize that things are changing for them. For the connection, you get the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Empress. I feel like this is you wanting to take action towards something or someone. Just double check that. Double check yourself. Because it does show up, this kind of action does show up as possibly controlling, possibly wanting to take action because it satisfies your ego, because there's some sort of I gotta do this because I'm gonna feel really happy if I do this, without considering what it's gonna do to the other side. right? So it's like a screw that. If they're not happy, I'm gonna be happy, you know, kind of thing. So I think that's you. It could be them, you know. So let's see what the universe has. The Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. If you are looking at somebody to, you know, if you're attracted to somebody or want to start something with somebody, I feel like there's something in between the two of you currently. It could be another person, which is kind of telling me that for this to happen, you may need to wait, or they may need to wait, because there might be another situation in between the two of you, which again can come off as a person or just a situation. Maybe you're focused more on work right now, you know, or them. So whichever that suits you, that's what it is. And that's it. That's it, Cappy. Moving on to Taurus. Finally decided to come into the shade. Told you it's better. Told you it's way better up here. So see that sound right there? That's a boat. Yeah, you're not gonna see it, but it's noisy and it's fast and it's a boat. It's not lost, it's not the predator, it's not alien, it's not nothing. It's just a boat. Just a boat. I get a lot of funny comments like that. What's that noise? Oh my god. A boat. Let's see, Taurus. Alright, so on your side you get the Empress, the Eight of Swords, and the Sun card. Interesting. So you have a person in your heart, in your mind, in your everything. They make you happy as crazy. They make you really, really happy. The problem is you don't know what to do about it with that Eight of Swords being there. So it's like, yeah, it's this person and that's it, and they make me happy and I don't want anybody else, but what do I do? For them, they get the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. They don't seem to be making any kind of movement towards you anymore. I feel like they did in the past. They offered their love, they took their chances with you. Not anymore. They're not interested in taking any kind of moves. For the connection, you get the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Somebody's kind of promising the world in a situation, but they're not really doing anything about it. So like, you know, I'll marry you, when the time comes I'll marry you, and that time never comes, you know, or I'll buy you a house, or I don't know what people promise, but something where it's looking like it's false promises. I don't know if that's you or it's them, but somebody's promising stuff that they're not following through. They're deceptive. They're just to hold somebody close to them, or, you know. So again, you would know who that is. Let's see what the universe has. King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Might be dealing with a Leo here, shown up twice in the reading strong, and this person does seem to be individual, free, independent, single, and pretty much not interested possibly here. There's a sense of separation between the two of you when it comes to this person. That's it. That is it, Taurus. Moving on to Virgo. Could you move into the shade here? Stop going into the sun. It's hot. And you need a haircut to be able to do that. Fluffy, come here. Fluffy Oscar. I wish he could hear me. He can't anymore. Old age. Whew. All right. You get on your side, you get the Sun, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your eye and your heart especially was on somebody in particular, and I feel like you just changed your mind just like that. Like, yeah, I want this person, they make me happy. That was the deal with you. However, something changed. Where you might have changed your mind here. For them, they get the Star, the Hierophant, and the Tower. It kind of looks like whatever it is, because I feel like you bring in a change in the situation here. It could be a marriage with the Hierophant showing up here, or a long-term commitment. And this person kind of seems to be hit out of nowhere with this energy. And this is actually how this reading feels. Like you flip the energy just like that, and that changed everything. For you, for them, for everybody involved. So for them, it's like, I had this and it was working fine. At least that's what I thought. And then bam, something hit me. The train hit me. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know? For the connection, you get the King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. That's you. That's you. You're going through a lot of pain, a lot of sadness. There's something something happened in your world, or something is gonna happen that's gonna take you into a direction of looking at the past, feeling sorry about some things. There's a sense of anxiousness here, a sense of, I'm not happy, you know? For you, if it's you, it could be them. Keep in mind the roles can be reversed here too. So somebody's kind of stuck in the past, and because of that, the whole dynamic here changes. The whole energy here changes. Let's see what the universe has. The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So this to me, this tells me this is the other person still trying to make things work, to make things right, to bring things back to normal or happy, or, you know, a livable kind of situation, and lovable. Could be you, but somebody's really trying here from what I can see. So whoever that is, they're not giving up quite yet. Alright, that's it, Virgo. Moving on to fire signs. Aries. Look at this. Well, they would have come out like this, you know, normal, upright, but the way I'm shuffling them, It should be like this. So, it's a good omen for Aries because you're the Emperor. Let's see, Aries. All right, so on your side, you get the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. It kind of seems like you chased this situation or this person for quite some time. You stopped the chasing because things are getting into a very good stage, into a, okay, I got you now, so let's take it to the next level kind of thing, you know? But it does bring in the energy of a chaser, of I'm not gonna let you go. You think I am, but I'm not. You know, but it doesn't feel like you're chasing anymore because things got together or are getting together in a good balanced way where nobody needs to chase anymore, right? Now, either you're in the middle of this transition from the chaser to the let's do this, or it's gonna come. For them, they get the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. They have thought long and hard on how to have this with you, this brand new beginning. There's a lot of depth here, a lot of, I really, really want this. You know, it's not shallow. It's not like, I'm waking up today and I kind of feel like I want something with Aries, but tomorrow, I don't know. No, it's not like that. It has more depth to it. And this person is bringing in love also with the Knight of Cups. For the connection, you get the High Priestess, the Fool, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this is you. This is you. Your overall energy is of, I really, really want this. I really, really want to make this work. I really want to give this a shot. Now, there's that little tiny bit of energy of being scared of it at the same time. You know, having your back kind of turned, kind of like, but I don't know if I can do this kind of situation, which is normal. That's normal. But I don't see this Seven of Swords so big that it's going to take down the Fool and the High Priestess here. You know, the energy of, I really want to do it. Nope. Unless you let it. That's really up to you. But let's see what the universe has. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Aries, I would double check a little bit because the Seven of Swords keeps coming up. And it keeps turning its back to the best kinds of energies, especially love. And I would double check with yourself how good you are at receiving love. Because we all think we're professionals when it comes to giving, right? Giving love. Oh, I give all the time. Okay, how good are you at receiving? Because it shows up here that you're struggling a little bit with that, you know? So that's my whole thing with that. And when we don't know how to receive, oh my God, that's reason for another conflict, because why not? Then we push, then we blah, 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 blah. We create something, we sabotage things. Oh my God. Don't even get me started. But that's it. Moving on to Leo. right, so on your side you get the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Star card. Why am I feeling that this is separate from this? As in, I feel like you're kind of waiting to take charge on something, to make something happen. Something that you really, really want to happen. I don't feel the... It could be in regards to a person. For the most part, I feel like it's in regards to a situation rather than a person. So it's like I'm doing my own thing, I'm focused on this, I'm manifesting this, it's happening. Possibly not right now because I gotta wait, but it's gonna happen. You know, there's that whole dynamic, that whole energy within you, which I don't necessarily see attached to another person. Again, it could be. For whoever is attached to you, you get the Page of Cups, the Devil, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's something very toxic in the way that this person loves, or shows love, or it's like somebody would tell you, I love you and I want to build with you my life, my everything, I want them to be with you. But when it comes down to it, something is very toxic in there. I don't know what it is because I'm not clarifying, but there's some sort of toxicity tied up to the way this person loves. Could be codependency, that they're codependent rather than actually loving somebody and not needing them and not, you know, obsessing, or I don't know what it is. For the connection, you get the Justice card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Somebody wants to bring in some sort of balance between you and them. I feel like it's them, it could be a Taurus here, that wants to work things out somehow. Could be you, I don't know, shows up as being them, but can always be you. Let's see what the universe has. The Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's going through a lot of pain here. Now, between the two of you, one of you specifically is going through a lot of pain because the other person left. They're trying to come out of it. They're trying to come out of this energy of the Five of Pentacles where they feel abandoned. They feel like, oh my God, this person forgot all about me. They are trying to come out of it. But currently it's causing a lot of pain for this person, whoever it is. So, that's it. That is it, Leo. Moving on to Sagittarius. Let's see. Alright, so on your side you get the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. You want to make things work in a situation. You're very determined to make things work. Your heart is wide open to the situation. You're not giving that much yet, but you are giving in terms of love. Because you want to have things work out. Build something with somebody, you know. For them, they get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, and the Empress. they kind of had a change of mind in regards to you. It does look like they are, I don't see them necessarily having their back turned towards you, but like not really giving it too much thought, and now they are giving it more thought of, I kind of want this with my Saggy, because I see them as being my Saggy. You know, they're mine. So I feel like them having a change of heart also. Possibly when you turn your energy into more determination and being more vulnerable, more open, they kind of see that and they might turn your way completely, you know. However, for the connection, you got the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit. Somebody's thinking of ways to get this going, to get this started. But the more you think of ways to get this going, the more deceptive it's going to become. Because you're going to want to control things eventually. Shut up. See, I told you. That's the only noise that annoys me. Noise that annoys me. It is, because it's loud. It's like I'm talking, then you can talk. Okay. So, it's like the more you sit in that energy of how do I do it? How do I get this started? The more time you have to go through scenarios, and the more you go through scenarios, the more control you put onto that. The more, if you just let it go with the flow, then this doesn't interfere. And this is always the master of control, right? The more you let it interfere, the more you end up in situations where you're either thinking that you have all the control in the world, or you're losing complete control. You know, the more you go with the flow, you realize that you actually don't have any control over anything. So somebody's kind of trying to control a situation, the more they stay in that thought. I was almost done with you, but you have the cards from the universe too, so hold on. Not done quite yet. The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Yay! This is a beautiful energy of stability, love, long term, and it's a brand new beginning for that right now. So don't overthink it. And I kind of see this as being you with this Five of Swords here, because you're in the King of Swords. And when you stay there for too long, yes, you're determined, yes, you know what you want. But when you go overboard a little bit, that can become controlling. So, since you're in that energy, I'm gonna put it on you. Alright? Alright. Of course it could be them. I don't know that. You would know that. But that's it, Saggy. Ew. Moving on to air signs, Libra. Are you gonna be loud again? Where are you? Where are my birds? Because when my birds are around, those things are not around. Did you choose the birds, Oscar? Did you? Did you? There they are. One by one. It's very weird. I think I said that the last time, but some days it's full of birds. Then the next day it's like the planet of no birds in my yard. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm not sure what the hell is going on. Today is so-so. Libra, on your side you get the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. You feel defeated in a particular situation. In regards to somebody, you feel that it's done. Done. No way it can be revived. However, from that, you're kind of coming out here as, I gotta take care of myself. You know, I gotta give to myself. This energy that I can't give to the situation because the situation is dead, I gotta continue giving that energy, but not to something that's done, but to myself. I feel like you're kind of finding yourself into a brand new renewal kind of energy. For them, they get the Judgment, the Magician, and the Five of Wands. The universe is kind of stepping up on this person. Whoever they are, the universe is kind of forcing them into change, into transformation. And it's creating a lot of conflict for them because they're like, it's uncomfortable, I don't know what it is, I don't want it, get it away from me. And you can't say that to change when the universe brings you that. Because the more you say that, the more the universe is going to push, and you're going to find yourself in a very uncomfortable situation of resistance, of my life's perfect, I don't want to change. Really, the universe says. You know? So I feel like they're going through it. It's not easy, but it's really up to just everybody on how much they resist, how much they want to go with the flow and what's being asked of them. For the connection, you get the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. There could be a Taurus in your surrounding. They could be in your life as an option, as somebody you might want to take a look at, or as somebody you are taking a look at and you're seeing them as a very stable, just somebody you can build a life with, you know? They look like that. They give off that energy. You might actually see them as that at this point. I'm not sure if it's the same person here with this one that's, although it could be. Tauruses are stubborn. And when they're being asked to change, it's like, no. There you are. From the universe, you get the Empress, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. You're kind of asking yourself if you should take action towards this person that's going through a lot of torment or not. You're very much confused. Should I go help them? Should I go do something? Should I? Don't. When you're coming out from this energy, don't take any kind of action. Sit back, go back to your Empress mode. Go back to where you'll know exactly what to do. When you're finding yourself in a I personally wouldn't take any action from there. From here, you'll know what to do. So go back to this. Go away, fly. Go away. Before you take any kind of action, make sure you're empowered. Make sure that it comes from you, not from who knows where. You know? That's it, Libra. Moving on to Gemini. Somebody got really pissed off because I called you guys the kids of the zodiac, and I'm gonna call you whatever I want, because you know that's the energy you give out sometimes, not all the time. That doesn't define you. That doesn't define anybody. That's just somebody's opinion and energy they're getting from you. Because if you would want me to describe a Gemini, or any other sign for that matter, we all have everything to be proud of and not so proud of. So that doesn't define. I hate it when people, instead of taking somebody's opinion as what it is, just an opinion or an energy sense, they're going into this whole story of, you just labeled me as, no, you just labeled yourself. I didn't label shit. I just expressed an opinion. So yeah, sometimes you are playful though, the way you come out in the cards. That doesn't mean you are a playful person. screw it. If that's not a compliment, or if you take offense in that, being playful. Yeah, interesting. People are very fascinating. That's all I'm gonna say. Very fascinating. But Gemini, let's see. And don't worry, everybody from each sign has something to say about how I described them wrong or whatever. It's not about me describing anybody. The Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Swords on your side. So you're stepping into a more of a courageous and determined kind of energy here. You're walking away from some sort of resistance. I feel like there was some resistance when it came to a situation or a person or something that kind of held you back, or something that, no, I don't want this. I don't know exactly why I don't want this, but I don't want it kind of thing, you know? A little bit of a tantrum kind of energy too with that. But you're stepping into a very mature, very courageous, very, I know what I want. And not only do I know what I want, I'm gonna go get it, because I can. Because I have the determination for it. For them, they get the Four of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Hierophant. This person is This person is not ready yet to open up to you. So they might come off as keeping secrets, just not being sincere. They're not doing it on purpose though. They're just not ready to open up, you know? I feel like they want to. I feel like they feel a very strong connection with you, but something is holding them back. And now it's really up to you. If you want to call them liars, call them whatever it is that you want to call them. I see it in the cards that this person is not quite there yet to open up completely. For the connection, you get the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Death card. I feel like you're kind of... because you got the King of Swords in the connection, you get the Queen of Swords. So this is the both of you. This is very interesting the way it's shown up. I feel like this person, when they do express how they feel, either you shut them down or something in the energy. I don't feel like you're doing it on purpose. I don't feel like, you know, they're coming to you and saying, I love you. And you're like, no, you don't, shut the fuck up. I don't see that. I see more of them trying to open up just for a little bit, and then it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, they're still gonna believe that they did something wrong. So that's coming from them. That's coming from an issue they have, an old wound, where they might have expressed how they felt and they were shut down. You know, could have been from childhood even, and this person may not even know it. It's kind of like a instinctual kind of response on their part. Not your fault, not their fault either, but it's happening, you know? Let's see what the universe has. My baby boy finally went to sleep in the shade. And the other one, I heard him earlier, Felix, took something down, some glasses in the kitchen or something. I heard a... So I won't know what that is until I go back into the house and I see him running when he sees me, even though I'm not gonna do shit to him. He does that because he's playing. Whenever he sees me, he feels the need to freaking run and stop into walls. He's still young. He's still very much young. He's not even a year old. He's gonna be a year old in September. From the universe, you get the Three of Wands, the Judgment, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's waiting here. There's, I mean, whatever's going on, this dynamic, if it does exist in between you and another person, there's a lot of waiting for things to get fixed, for things to work out, there's a lot of waiting involved and a lot of sadness. So it's really up to you and or the other person if you want to wait through this, or be patient with this, or see where it goes, or work on this. It's really your call, you know? And I feel like there is some sort of a choice being made right now on somebody's part of whether or not they should keep on waiting. That's it, Gemini. Why do I have papers flying around? I forgot to throw them out, that's why. Oh well. Moving on to Aquarius. That was fast. That was fast. It's like let's get this done already. Okay. So on your side you get the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Death card. You stopped any kind of action that you were taking towards somebody or towards a situation. No more. You're like, nope, I'm not gonna go in that direction anymore. You're still energetically attached to this situation, but you're not putting in effort, you're not giving it action anymore, you know, physical action. For them, they get the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This person is a little bit all over the place. That Knight of Wands is headed your way, that Knight of Cups is heading the other way. Either they're split into two directions. They want to give to you on one side and they want to give on another side also. No idea what the hell is going on here, but it seems chaotic. It seems it's not... And that causes them to be in this kind of energy of not really doing anything, because when your energy is split, it's not really into one place that's going to help you grow. It's split all over the place, and it's like, okay, I got to gather my energy from all over the place and then put it into one direction, because this is not going to take me anywhere, you know? But that's really up to them. For the connection, you get the Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like this is you heading into this direction of singlehood, of independence, and you want it to happen faster. What's preventing this from happening and you detaching completely from them is this confusion that's coming up. And it might be created from them. It might be coming from them in terms of them giving to you and then taking it back, and then giving to you and then taking it back. It's kind of holding you down here, when all you want to do is head towards this Nine of Pentacles, this stability within yourself, and just getting rid of this kind of energy of instability, right? Interesting. So let's see what the universe has. The Three of Wands, the Magician, and the Six of Wands. There could be promises here, or somebody's wanting for things to be on hold, for somebody to wait for them, or somebody's trying to manifest this energy where it's like, you sit there and wait for me for like 5 years until I get my shit together, and then I'll come right back to you. You know, it kind of seems like that kind of energy that somebody's trying to manifest. And it's actually working. Whoever is doing that, if that's them, and having you into a waiting mode, it's working. And they know it's working, because it's making them feel good. Whatever sign they get from this kind of energy of, I'm going to keep you on hold here, because, you know, why not? Whatever sign they're getting that's happening, it's making them actually happy. So I don't know who's doing that. That could be you, or that could be them. Set people free, Aquarius, if this is you. Let them go. If they're meant for you, they're gonna come back. If this is a cross watcher, same advice. So that's it. Moving on to water signs. Cancer. I was like, did I press record? Can you imagine 15 minutes of me talking and then, did I press record? Duh. I told you my head is blank. I told you that. You don't want to believe me. Not lying. My head is blank. Alright. Let's see, Cancer. Your water signs always make me want to clarify. You get the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Four of Wands. You seem to be very determined in what it is that you want with this situation, with this person. It's kind of like one of those, I'm in this relationship, everything's going great, we love each other, we're gonna get to the next step, and then we're gonna get married, and then we're gonna have kids, and everything's gonna be great, and it's perfect, right? This is the energy that's coming out on your side. Now for them, they want the same thing. However, aren't you glad that I didn't say but? However seems more like, yeah, it's the same thing, but like, however, they're moving through this energy way slower than you, and that's because this person is going through healing their past, healing something painful when it comes to love, when it comes to, and I don't even know if this is related to you and this connection. It could be, but I kind of see this as more of I'm gonna get into this situation because it feels right, and for the first time I'm gonna do things very different. But for that to happen, for them to do something very different this time around, they would have to look at all the other failed relationships, right? And that's looking back in the past, and that's going over everything that was wrong on their side, on the other person's side, whatever, right? But it's a lot of sadness, and that's why their energy towards this happiness is way slower than yours. You're like up there on the altar waiting for them, right? They're coming. They might be a little late, but they're coming, you know? It's just they're in a different kind of energy, in the same direction as you are, right? For the connection, you get the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Magician. Somebody wants that talk, that conversation, that open conversation, that sincere and open, and let's just talk, let's just open up to one another. Somebody's trying to manifest that. Now it could be you, it could be them. Whoever is trying to manifest that, they themselves don't know how that's gonna go. They want to bring up 1,000 different things to the table to discuss, instead of just being there, looking at that person, being in that person's presence, and just let the words flow, you know? Because the more you do this, put things into perspective. If they say this, I'm gonna say this, and then I have something else to say, and then getting a list with 1,000 things to tell them would prevent you from actually listening to them and being with them in the present. So if you want to talk, yeah, go ahead, manifest it, but don't overthink it, you know? So whoever's doing that, stop overthinking things. Let it flow. see what the universe has. The World, the Star, and the Magician. This magician again. Whoever is the manifestor orchestrator here, or the manifestor lead in the situation, because I feel like there's one that's trying to manifest everything at once. Whoever's doing that, make up your mind, because it's like one day you want to talk and then you want to end things, and then I don't want to be even looking at this, I want this but I don't, but then I want to talk but I don't know what to say. But so if that's you, make up your mind on what it is that you want to manifest, because there's somebody here that's trying to manifest many things at once, and eventually possibly neither of those things are going to happen, or the worst kind of fears surrounding those things are going to happen, because the universe can't really keep up. Like, what do you want? You want this? Okay, well, let's give you, and then, but I want something else. Oh, okay, so let's give you, but it's something, you know. So no, I don't know who's doing that. It's kind of weird though. I feel like overall, whoever this is, the manifestor in charge, wants this happiness to happen. They're having a hard time staying in that energy of wanting this. They change their mind really, really fast. So if that's you, try to, you know, stay steady within an energy. Even if you change your mind, that's fine. You can't change your mind every 5 minutes. I mean, you can, but that's not recommended by me. So, because no, that's all I'm gonna say about that. No. But yeah, let's move on to Scorpio. I thought I saw an eagle and I was like, ooh, eagle, but it was a duck. Don't tell anybody. It was a small duck. They're birds too, so what? Doesn't mean they're not powerful. They're powerful birds, all of them. Even the little chickadee that I saw earlier. They're so cute. Oh, I just remembered the So Fluffy I Wanna Die part from Despicable Me, was it? I think so. Yeah, gonna watch that tonight for sure. You're so fluffy, I wanna die. The Nine of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands on your side. Alright, so you still have a little bit of you think that things are done, but that doesn't make you wanna give up, pretty much. So there's still some hope within you. There's still some, I still wanna try. You know, it's not done. It's not. There's still that little fight in you that wants to come out, you know, through all of this. For them, they get the Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This person is very sad about the way things are working out between the two of you currently. I feel like there's either you're kind of mirroring each other. You're kind of in the same energy, to be honest with you. But it's interesting because in the connection, it doesn't really show up. It shows up in the two of you individually, where neither of you are really, really happy about the way things are going. But you're still willing to try. For the connection, you get the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Four of Wands. Of course, this could be the both of you kind of really, really deeply thinking about what it is that you want to do in this situation. It could be a marriage with the Four of Wands, and I see a lot of deep thinking about things. So yeah, sadness is gonna show up. because not every marriage or connection or long-term commitment is 100% always perfect. If that's happening, you show it to me and I'll go tell them please break up, because that doesn't exist. That's fake. No, but you know what I mean. Like, of course it has to, there's always balance in the world, right? Where there's darkness, that's how much light there is, and so on and so forth, and everything. There has to be balance. So that's, a connection can't always be happy, or miserable. That's even worse. So it has to have good parts and bad parts. Let's see what the universe has. They're back. Birds are back. Sparrows. Lots and lots of sparrows. The Knight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. There is this intent of taking action and balancing things out, and a possible reconciliation or coming together, or just spending time with each other, right? To balance things out, to make things right. So there is this intent. Now, I don't know on whose part. It kind of feels like it's on both parts, but could be you or them separately. One of you guys. Doesn't have to be the both of you. So yeah, that's it. All right, moving on to Pisces. I had a friend that visited me for my birthday, and he's like, are you sure you have enough hummingbird feeders? I told you last time that I hummingbird feeder proofed my house, because I saw one or two, and then I got a bunch of them. I'm like, yeah, I think I got enough. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. But I love them, and they showed up more and more and more, so that actually worked. All right, so on your side you get the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. Interesting. You've got an inner knowing about what's happening in this connection, or what's gonna happen in this connection. This is a very powerful connection. First of all, you get the Six of Cups, they get the Lovers. That's very powerful. But you just have an inner knowing about what's going on, or what's gonna happen, or more like in the moment, more like how it feels, and you know, what's next is next. It's not in your control, it's not in their control. You're kind of taking it slow, taking it step by step, and just listening to your intuition through it all. For them, they get the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. They want to communicate about this brand new beginning in love with you. They might open up and be like, hey, let's go out for an ice cream and talk about something. I got something to say. What about love? You know? So yeah, it does seem like they want to open up here to you. For the connected energies here, you get the Two of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. One of you has confusion. One of you has a little bit of, ooh, what do I do? You know, and that creates an energy of coming out. When that confusion sets, so let's say this person opens up to you, right? And they tell you point blank, hey, I love you. I want to do this with you, or whatever, right? it might, because I feel like you're on in a very steady, slow kind of pace, and then this comes in, it kind of throws you off. I'm not saying it's going to scare you, it might, but it's going to throw you off a little bit. So you might react a little bit childish or shallow the way it's looking. I'm not saying you're going to be shallow. I'm saying sometimes we're dumb when we get situations like that kind of mind block us from, for example, we don't know what to say, right? Or so who knows what's going to come out. So it kind of feels like that. I feel like from there your energy is going to increase into knowing exactly what you want. If this is you, it could be them, it could be you intimidating them, you know, it could be the other way around, but somebody's going to be a little bit intimidated and it's going to blur out who knows what. They're going to come out of that. So don't worry about it if you say something. It's okay. You're coming out very charming, quite charming after you said something possibly dumb. But again, it's fine. We always do that. All of us. No excuses. But we do. Let's see what the universe has. The Three of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Somebody might be waiting for you to leave a situation, possibly, behind. And I'm not saying a person, could be, but it could be more of a situation of, you know, that you don't need to create this. So your person might be waiting for you to leave a situation that doesn't help you guys to be together. It actually interferes. So that's what it is. That's what I have for you guys. I'm done, right? Right. I'm gonna lay beside my dog and sleep on the porch here, or in the swing. I think it's better in the swing. I can sleep on the porch next to him there, but I'll choose the swing or on the porch. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have for you guys for this week. Definitely gonna spend some time out because it's beautiful, and I have a feeling that this summer is gonna be so short it's not even funny. I think September, that's just me, I think September is gonna be chilly. Oh, you're awake. I'm awake too. Yeah. So yeah, you got that? Alright. So, I'll stay outside with my baby boy and enjoy. I'll go check what Felix did inside because he did something. I heard some glasses breaking or who knows what the hell he did there. He's so funny because he's not one of those cats that goes and breaks everything, and once in a while it happens, you know, he passes by and something goes down. And the minute he sees me going towards whatever it is that he took down, he starts running and slamming himself into the walls, and you know how cats do. Not that he's doing it because he's crazy, that's just, I don't know, he's trying to play or something, or to distract me. That could be a plan to distract me. Like maybe she's not gonna see because I'm gonna act all crazy and she's not gonna see that I broke that. For sure I'm gonna get her. But I already know he broke it because I heard it from outside. So, he's not getting into trouble. I don't care about things. It's my boys that are important. As long as they have fun. And as long as they're not vandalizing my place. They could break stuff. Stuff is stuff. It's irreplaceable. Right? My baby boys aren't. So... That's what I have. Why am I sleeping? Oh, I didn't take a nap today. That's why I'm sleepy. You need to please shut up. Please. Please shut up. Okay, I can talk now because I finished the video. Thank you. See you guys next time. Yes. See you then. Bye.